I never thought my own children would betray me. For years, I worked my hands to the bone, sleepless nights, endless sacrifices, just to give them a better life. I gave them the best education, the best opportunities, the very life I never had. And what did I ask in return? Just respect, just love, just to not be forgotten. But when I grew old and my health began to fade, their attitude changed. The same children who once held my hands now looked at me like I was a burden. They whispered to each other when they thought I couldn't hear, about how I was too expensive, too much work, just another mouth to feed. One evening they came to me, not with love, not with care, but with coldness in their eyes. "Father," my eldest said, "we can't take care of you anymore. You need to go." Go? To where? I had no one else. My heart shattered. I begged them, reminded them of everything I had done, every sacrifice I made. But they turned away. Their hands pushed me out of the very house I had built brick by brick. That night, I sat alone on a bench in the cold, tears freezing on my cheeks. My children had betrayed me. My own blood had abandoned me. But betrayal has a strange way of awakening something inside you. And in that silence, I made myself a promise. I will not die a broken man. I started small. A friend offered me shelter in exchange for helping with his little shop. I worked every day, quietly, saving every coin. I learned, I adapted, I grew sharper with age, and little by little, my life rebuilt itself. Years passed. My children never looked for me, never cared. They thought I had disappeared forever. But what they didn't know was that I had been watching them, watching their arrogance grow, watching them waste the very opportunities I had given them. And then, fate handed me the perfect chance. The building where my children lived, the one they were so proud of, went up for sale. And with the wealth I had quietly built, I bought it. Every brick, every wall, every inch, mine. I became their landlord. At first, they didn't know. They just complained when the new landlord raised the rent. They mocked him, cursed him, never realizing that the man they despised was their own father. But one day, when eviction notices were delivered to their door, they came storming into my office. And there I sat, their father, the man they had thrown away. The color drained from their faces. Their arrogance vanished. "Father, please, forgive us," they begged. But forgiveness doesn't erase betrayal. I looked at them and said, "You called me a burden. You cast me aside. Now you are the burden. On yourselves." I didn't raise my voice. I didn't curse them. I just let silence sink in, silence heavier than any punishment, because revenge doesn't always come with fire and fury. Sometimes it comes with patience, with rebuilding, with watching those who betrayed you collapse under their own choices. My children thought they destroyed me, but I rose again, stronger, wiser, untouchable. And as they walked away from my office, defeated and broken, I finally felt peace. Sometimes the deepest betrayal comes from blood, but the sweetest revenge is showing them you never needed them to rise.